Cheeseburger. So looking at various things online, there's a very, very good chance that we could end up seeing Kubrat Pulev versus Big Baby Jarrell Miller. That's a very interesting fight. There are a few teething problems that I can potentially foresee on this one, but it's a fight that I like, but no doubt. I know a lot of boxing fans who don't really watch, say, like Eastern Europeans, like Pulev and Helenius, these kind of guys, but Kubrat Pulev is a very, very good fighter. I mean, let's not mess about. I mean, he is, you could probably argue at times, a bit of a one-trick pony. He is very good behind his jab. I mean, that's pretty much what he's known for, having one of the best jabs in the game. But it's almost like he can't throw the right hand without throwing the left hand first. So that kind of would leave himself open for those who would notice it. But anyway, Pulev, he was originally ordered for the IBF mandatory to face Dominic Brazil. Dominic Brazil then pulled himself out because he thought he was going to be fighting Wilder. He may still well end up fighting Wilder, but he didn't want to take the gamble on that. So he pulled himself out. Then Dillian Whyte was ordered to fight Kubrat Pulev. After negotiations were falling through, they couldn't agree on the deal. It went to purse bid, and the Epic Sports Entertainment won the bid. They outbid Eddie Hearn, and they outbid Kubrat Pulev's promotional team in Team Sauerland. But as it turned out, this Epic Sports and Entertainment company, although based in America, they do have links with Kubrat Pulev. Either way, they won the bid, and for whatever reason, the IBF think that it's okay for two guys to go for mandatory for the same position, that Kubrat Pulev gets 75% and Dillian Whyte was to get 25%. Of course, that would have been the same had he have fought Brazil, and exactly the same now he could be potentially fighting Big Baby Jarrell Miller. So for me, I think it should be a 50-50 split. That's just my opinion, but you know what, I don't make the rules. Now, Jarrell Miller, obviously a very good fighter, undefeated. He's got one draw on his resume. He's a bullhorn. He comes forward, he throws hands, he throws more punches per round than I think any other heavyweight out there, arguably anyway. But the teething problems that I can see with this fight, first of all, the 25% going to Jarrell Miller, that's not appealing for anybody. It really isn't. So again, that could be a teething problem. The other one is that if it goes to a purse bid, which I believe the IBF have ordered a purse bid now, I don't know whether this will be Big Baby Promotions or Eddie Hearn's involved. I don't know exactly who's going to be involved on Miller's team. But again, it goes to purse bid. This Epic Sports Entertainment may well double what everybody else is offering, which is what happened with Dillian Whyte. End up getting it and then trying to put the fight in Bulgaria. Big Baby Miller has made it quite clear on quite a few occasions that he doesn't want to travel outside of New York, let alone America. And of course, that was when he was in talks, I suppose, if you like, with Dillian Whyte. He wanted to fight in America, in New York. With Anthony Joshua, he wanted to fight in New York. Now, I'm not going to say that he's not going to travel. I don't know. Maybe he's saying it to get a bigger prize, if you like, to be willing to travel. But when it comes to a purse bid, as I said, I don't agree with the purse bid situation with 25% and 75% in favour of Kubrat Pulev. But that's even less of an incentive for Miller, because it's not like he's going to try and get a bit more than 25%. He's not going to get more than 25%, which is a shame of it, really. So I can certainly see some teething problems. But if this fight did happen, I like this fight. And it's a 50-50 fight. It is. I'll probably favour Miller, to be fair. I think Miller could outwork Pulev. I think Pulev's getting on a bit now. And I think Miller could just make him feel like an old man. The way that he keeps on coming forward, and he eats up shots as well. He's got a very good chin. So anyway, I kind of hope this fight does happen. If not, then I believe it could be somebody like a Charles Martin or Dimitrenko, basically somebody that nobody really wants to see. Now, Pulev, he did have the opportunity once before to fight Anthony Joshua. He didn't seem keen on it. He turned it down on a couple of occasions. And then eventually the IBF said, no, you are going to fight Joshua now. And he was like, well, there's not enough time to train. I didn't know anything about the date, even though everybody else in the whole world knew what the date was going to be if Klitschko pulled out the rematch, which he did. But yeah, he claimed that his team haven't told him. Very, very odd. And again, with Dillian Whyte, he wasn't too keen on fighting Dillian Whyte by saying, I'm unsure about everything. I don't know what's going on. My team aren't talking to me, even though we knew what was going on. So it's weird that he doesn't follow his own press online or in the papers, whatever it is that he does. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Hopefully this fight happens. I'd love to see Miller versus Pulev. I don't think it'll be pay-per-view, nothing like that. Although it might be in Bulgaria. I don't know how popular Pulev is in Bulgaria. I believe he's very popular actually. But I don't know whether or not he's pay-per-view star. But it's an interesting fight. If they can get it done, happy days. Hopefully they get a deal sorted out before it goes to purse bids. So Miller is happy with the kind of money that he's getting rather than the bog standard 25%. Anyway, just get that news out there for you all, just to let you all guys know that this is a fight that is potentially in the works, that the IBF have ordered this fight. So have to wait and see what happens. Drop your thoughts below on it. Click that thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.